Are you ready to deepen your visual thinking skills with some amazing books in 2025? Let's chat about that. Hello and welcome to Verbal to Visual. I am your host, Doug Neill, and in this video, I would like to describe for you what this book club is all about, the 8 books that we will be reading throughout 2025, and how you can participate in this book club, as well as tap into a full library of visual thinking courses. First up, what this book club is all about. I have hosted a variety of book clubs within Verbal to Visual for a handful of years now, and typically what that has looked like is we all read the same good book together, and we all sketch note it along the way. We pull out the most interesting ideas to us, sketch them out with the goal perhaps of creating a one-page visual summary of that book. And throughout that process, we hop onto video calls to chat about how we're going to go about sketchnoting the book. We share our progress partway through, and then we share the results at the end. So that makes for a great project-based learning activity where you get the opportunity to practice your sketchnoting skills, put them to use while reading a good book, and having discussions with others about the ideas within that book and about the note-taking process. In the past, though, those have always been kind of one-off book clubs. But for 2025, I'm excited to roll out a whole set of books that we will be reading, 2 per quarter, alternating between great nonfiction books that I think you will find to be interesting and visual thinking books that will help us build our skills. So the idea is that throughout 2025, each quarter, you can decide to read one of the books or perhaps both of the books and participate in these conversations about them while building your visual thinking skills either through the process of sketchnoting the ideas within the book or applying the principles that we're learning from these visual thinking experts. Let's do a quick rundown of the books that we'll be reading. I thought we'd kick the year off with some work by Simon Sinek, The Infinite Game, and Adam Grant, Hidden Potential. I feel like these two will go well together in that early part of the new year when you've got energy around some new goals, excitement about making progress on them. And with our book club here, we'll have one live session every month. So in January, we'll gather to chat about which of these books you'll read, why you're reading them, and you'll get the chance to kind of describe and brainstorm your reading and note-taking process and hear from others that have gone through this process before. So in that January workshop, you can kind of make a plan for yourself. In February, we'll have a check-in to hear how it's going. And then in March, you'll have the opportunity to share your completed sketch notes of one or both books and chat about the ideas within them. Then in April, we'll hop over to a couple of visual thinking books, Generative Scribing by Kelvie Bird, and Visual Collaboration by Ole Kvit Sorensen and Loa Bastrup, illustrated by Sophie Lind Mesterton. I apologize for any mispronunciations there. And the workshops will have a similar flow. April will be kind of the kickoff workshop for that quarter. We'll chat a bit about what's in each book to help you decide which one you might like to spend more time with. In May, we'll have a check-in about what you're learning. And then in June, a summary of your takeaways. Then in the third quarter, we'll hop back to some non-visual thinking related books, Braiding Sweetgrass by Robin Wall Kimmerer, and Finding the Mother Tree by Suzanne Simard, with workshops in July, August, and September to establish some plans, share your progress, and then your completed sketch notes. And then in the fourth quarter, we'll go back to some visual thinking with The Idea Shapers by Brandy Agerbeck and The Art of Visual Note-Taking by Emily Mills. So my goal with this book club is to kind of keep the momentum going throughout the year, giving you the opportunity to read and sketchnote interesting books and learn from other visual thinking experts in a community space that will bring in a bit of accountability with those monthly live workshops and the opportunity to chat with others from around the world about their approach to sketchnoting a book, the interesting ideas that you're pulling out and how you maybe would like to apply them in your life, and the different visual thinking projects that you're taking on as a result of your new skills. And keep in mind that there's no requirement that you read all 8 books throughout the year. You can pick just one each quarter. You can even skip a quarter if there's a part of the year when you're busy with other things in life. But you might still enjoy participating in or watching the replays of those live workshops just to keep your visual thinking mojo high. This book club is part of a program called Sketch Instinct, which is for lifelong learners who want to develop their visual thinking skills, both for personal and professional use. It includes access to a library of sketchnoting courses if you're just getting started developing your skills, as well as a monthly Q&A event where you can come and chat about how things are going, address any questions or challenges that are coming up for you. So throughout 2025, we'll be having 2 live workshops every month. An open Q&A for you to hop on and ask a question about anything you're working on, and a book club event where you'll be able to chat about your progress working through whatever book is the focus of that particular quarter. You can find more details about Sketch Instinct at verbaltovisual.com. Thank you so much for watching. I'm excited to explore these books with you throughout the year, and I hope to see you at an upcoming book club event. Talk to you next time.